to passion, chika to chika, para more ang saya. Get giga-powered na day! My apologies. Download the GigaLife app and choose Giga Power. Simple, smart code.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
Mike, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the Prince loves it. Oh my God!
1 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Win.
Philippines, and this is the scene here at the San Jose del Monte Sports Complex in San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, where we are bringing you the PhilBasket Summer Championship for 2022, presented by Pure Gold. This modern new arena is all set to give you 3 great games today. My name is Bob Guerrero and I'm with Nico Aaron Quintong. We're gonna see this team, the Nueva Ecija Capitals, take on the ICC Bluehawks in the first of what promises to be 3 exciting matchups. Nico, I'm sure you're excited as I am to see these 2 teams duke it out.
Oh, definitely, Bob. I mean, it's great to be here, Bob. 2 teams coming off so much motivation in this game. You know, the ICC Bluehawks looking to win this game to bounce back from their loss against the Kuala Lumpur SCL, while the Nueva Ecija Capitals look to keep the momentum going with a win in this game. So very interesting matchup we have today, Bob.
Then after that, the AMA Online Education will tackle the Tanduay Rum Masters, and then it's going to be Bacolod we're going to see in action in that final match against the menacing San Juan Knights. Glad you could join us here on Facebook, YouTube, and Kumu to bring you this great action. Bob on the call with Nico, and of course the third member of our panel is none other than Nadia Mirabales. There she is, Nadia. I'm sure you're pumped just as we are.
Yes, Bob. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen today. Back to you, Bob.
Thank you very much, Nadia. And we'll just take us through here, Nico. Take us through our tournament format.
Well, the tournament format now, we have a single round robin elimination. So that means each and every game matters, Bob. You know, it ups the competition when you have a single round robin format. You know, there are some teams you may not encounter in the semifinals or the quarterfinals. So that's why every single game you have to make the most of it. And then when we get to the quarterfinals, we have the twice to beat advantage for the number 1 and number 4 seed. And then when it comes to the semifinals, we have the best of 3. Tapos sa finals naman, meron tayong best of 3 ulit. So, Bob, it's a very competitive tournament format dito sa ating PhilBasket Summer Championship. Very interesting for all these teams to really push the pace and try their best to win each and every game and to continue to improve and get better moving forward.
That is right, Nico, and we're gonna start off with a great matchup today. The ICC Bluehawks against the Nueva Ecija Capitals. ICC Bluehawks still trying to find their footing. Meanwhile, Nueva Ecija Capitals dealt that shocking opening day loss at the hands of Tanduay, and then they've bounced back. They've leveled their record. Now the Bluehawks, they were given a bit of a lesson in their last outing.
Oh, that's right, Bob. I mean, their last outing, it showed how much more they could work on as a team. But this team has so much potential, Bob, for the Bluehawks. You know, their points in the paint have been expected to be really, really good. They've been such a fast-paced team. The last game, they didn't play that well. But we have to remember, this team is a very young core group of players. So you have guys like Jake Gaspay looking to make a mark. He will have to bounce back in this ball game.
And bounce back is exactly what the Capitals did. The Nueva Ecija Capitals, when they were able to pull off the victory against Bacolod the other day. And the whole team came together in this matchup, Nico.
Yeah, speaking of whole team, Bob, you know, the bench points for Nueva Ecija the last game, they had 59 bench points from that game. So it really goes to show it's an all-around effort for the Nueva Ecija Capitals. They look to bring that same momentum in this game, Bob. They will have to continue to do so if they want to keep this winning streak going.
And one of the key cogs in that game was Hesed Gabo, and he is with Nadia Mirabales right now.
Yes, Bob, we are here with our birthday boy last Monday, Hesed Gabo. Hesed, pwede mo ba i-share sa amin paano ka nag-celebrate ng birthday mo? Panalo pa kayo ng laro last time.
Actually, hindi ako nakapag-celebrate nung game day kasi syempre nga may game. Pero nagpa-pizza na lang ako the following day sa practice kahapon.
Obviously, Hesed, you have new teammates. Paano yung personal adjustment mo, pati ng team nyo about it?
In terms of sa personal adjustments, hindi naman kami nahirapan mag-adjust kasi una sa lahat, yung mga dumating naman sa amin is mga veterano na rin. They are very skilled and talented players and matagal na rin sila sa mundo ng basketball kaya hindi na rin kami masyado nahirapan mag-adjust.
Thank you, Hesed. Once again, happy birthday. Back to you, Bob.
Thank you so much, Nadia. And Hesed Gabo, not probably we're going to see a big day from him as we are just seconds from tip-off. And we are just about to turn you over to our venue announcer.
Magandang hapon mga Kabil Basket! Welcome to the city of San Jose del Monte Sports Complex in Bulacan, where we bring you the 2022 Bill Basket Summer Championship presented by Pure Gold. It's the first game of our triple header, starting off with the ICC Bluehawks going up against the Nueva Ecija Capitals. Let's see the starters first for your ICC Bluehawks. At point guard number 7, Paul De La Cruz. At shooting guard number 8, Ray Demesa. At center number 19, El Soriano. At power forward number 21, Yao Bautista. And at small forward number 24, Jake Gaspar. Their head coach is James Toole. And now the starting five for your Nueva Ecija Capitals. At small forward number 20, Stephen Siruma. At power forward number 19, JP Sarao. At center number 28, Michael Mabulak. At shooting guard number 51, Byron Villarias. And at point guard number 0, Amboy Raimundo. Their head coach is Gerson Camilton. Our game officials, blue team, Jojo Campos, referee 1, Gabby Villanueva, and referee 2, Benji Estroga.
A very tall starting lineup for Gerson Cabiltes, Sarao Siruma, Mabulak, and then the two guards, Raimundo Villarias and Gaspay starting alongside Yao Bautista, with Julian Errol Soriano manning the middle, with Paul De La Cruz and Ray Demesa. He brings matchup problems with his length. As we are all set to go, and it's first possession for Pambay Raimundo and the Nueva Ecija Capitals. Byron Villarias hounded. Mabulak sends it inside, and JP Sarao hard off the glass, and Nueva Ecija take first blood.
Nueva Ecija doing a great job there in the paint on that last play.
Here's the first look for Jake Gaspay for 3, no good. But the rebound from Soriano is there, and we're all tied.
Yes, ICC will have to have more second chance points here, Bob. If they want to keep up with Nueva Ecija, they will have to take advantage of all those second chance points, yung mga hustle points natin in this ball game.
Sarao, spin move off the glass. And rebound falls to Demesa, who is struggling. May iniinda siyang hamstring injury. Di niya alam kung gaano katagal siya mga kalaro ngayon, but he is in the starting lineup. And Gaspay is blocked, and it's transition here. This is Siruma trying to dish to Sarao, and the possession will remain with Nueva Ecija. 18 seconds to shoot.
Ang bilis ng start natin ngayon, Bob. Both teams playing at a very fast pace ngayon, Bob. And it's nice to see both teams wanting to go out in transition, start the game very strong.
Gaspay, what a huge game he had the other day against AMA. Again, giving up another turnover in consecutive possessions, and Mabulak hard to the basket. And the Nueva Ecijanos make it 4-2.
Ganda ng hustle play ni Mabulak doon, not giving up on the play after he got it defensively. Nakapag-convert siya doon sa offense, and that's what you want to see as a player, to convert both on defense and the offensive end.
Errol Soriano levels the count at 4. Mabulak doesn't get the shooter's bounce, gets his own rebound. Bagong 14 para sa Nueva Ecija. Gaspay, or rather Soriano, this is De Mesa, and frequent flyer miles accrued there from De Mesa. The call is traveling.
Nakita natin, Bob, itong ICC ngayon, gustong-gusto nila i-push yung tempo ng ating laro ngayon, no? To avoid the mismatch they have dito sa Nueva Ecija. They want to push the pace. They want to get out quick in transition. And that's been one of their strong points these past 2 games. They just have to be able to capitalize on that all throughout.
Raimundo to Byron Villarias, the floater, no good. The follow-up is down from Steven Seruma. And we just want to announce that one of our sponsors, Manila Kingpin, will open their first branch in Cebu. Manila Kingpin Cebu, congratulations po sa inyo. Salamat sa tulong nyo dito sa PhilBasket Summer Championship 2022. De Mesa, no room in the lane. And it's Pamboy Raimundo who can't keep his hand on the leather. May mga scrappy moments dito sa game natin ngayon, early on, Nico.
Yes, that's right, Bob. Pero itong Nueva Ecija, doing a great job. I like how they're starting on the defensive end ngayon, Bob, no? Talagang tantalizing ang defense nila. Nahihirapan dito ang ICC makalusot in set plays, kaya gusto ng ICC tumakbo because the defense of Nueva Ecija is really good. That's why ICC wants to take advantage in the fast break. Pero nakita natin doon sa last play na yon, hindi na-convert ang itong Nueva Ecija, so they will have to be able to convert if they will get those open looks.
Jerick Garcia in the game for the Bluehawks. In for De Mesa, who is hobbled off the court. Gaspay, parking lot 3. Mintis. And again, it's possession here for Nueva Ecija. Seruma hard to the hoop, and he gets it down. And the lead is opened up here for Nueva Ecija. They go up 8-4.
Seruma taking it strong to the basket. That last play, Bob, he did not settle for the jumper. He had a good look outside, but he saw he had the size and speed advantage, taking it strong in the paint.
And Gaspay, another turnover, if I'm not mistaken. That's his 3rd already in the game. And I think he needs to settle down.
Yes, Bob. ICC here, as we see in this replay right here.
This is the move of the game presented to you by Pure Gold. Steven Seruma straight to the hole. And Mabulak with the reverse. And it's 6 unanswered points dito para sa panig ng Nueva Ecija Capitals.
Nueva Ecija really starting the game off strong, Bob. They are not settling for the outside looks. They are going for the much higher percentage looks inside the paint.
Here's Garcia. Short. Gets his rebound. He'll go to the line. Glad you could watch us here in whether you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, or Kumu. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik ng PhilBasket Summer Championship 2022 as Jerick Garcia makes the first of 2 free throws. And there is Agsalud, the coach of ICC, and they really needed those 2 points from the stripe. Pamboy Raimundo, what a veteran, former San Sebastian Stag. Villarias. Skip pass inside. Mabulak kicks it out. Seruma baseline drive. Beautiful ball movement. And Nueva Ecija have a basket there, courtesy of JP Sarao.
Nueva Ecija really doing well on the ball movement here, Bob. Unselfishly giving up a good shot for a much better one.
Jake Gaspay, that's going to fill him with confidence as he knocks down the triple. And the young man from Zambales is on the score sheet.
Yes, Gaspay will be one of the keys dito para sa ICC Bluehawks. Offensively, kailangan niya talaga mag-score doon para at least yung rhythm niya umpisa pa lang dito sa first quarter.
Raimundo misses. ICC, they're based about half an hour away from here in North Caloocan as they launch a three. It's no good. Raimundo. Siruma loses possession. They give it right back. 24 seconds again. This is Villarias, hard off the back rim. Raimundo with the floater. 14-9. The lead now for Nueva Ecija.
Yung floater na yun ni Pamboy Raimundo, Bob, those give me some lights of his days in college. Playing in the NCAA, ang napakaganda ng floater ni Pamboy Raimundo. Very composed when he takes a shot. And you can see the level of experience he has in this game.
Playing and winning a championship as well with San Sebastian. He had Calvin Abueva by his side, so that made things a lot easier. But Calvin Abueva, Jimbo Aquino also as well. And they beat a San Beda team that wasn't losing much, as the three-pointer from Siruma is no good. And then he fouls that gentleman. And this instant replay of this game is brought to you by Smart. Simple. Smart ako. And Chris Bituon is in the game, former Manila Star. Spent some time in the PBA as well. I want to say with the Blackwater. And here's Jake Gaspay. 10 to shoot. No good. And it's a quick outlet to Chris Bituon, who is not gonna make any mistakes from that distance.
This is what I'm talking about, Bob. The transition game of Nueva Ecija. They're getting good stops defensively, and then they're able to take advantage of the open man when they try to push the fast break. So Nueva Ecija staying strong and disciplined on the defensive, and ICC will have to be able to counter this with shooting from the outside and pushing the ball in transition.
Hard foul underneath on JP Sarao, and he will go on the line as JR Taganas has also come in for Nueva Ecija. 2 minutes 41 to go in our first period. Philip Manalang there, charged with the foul. Sarao makes the first from the charity stripe. And that goes down as well. 16-11 is our score. Just want to remind everyone that Wilson is the official game ball of the Phil Basket Summer Championship 2022. Manalang, another turnover. 2-on-1 fast break. Soriano knocks it down. And ICC really needed that point.
ICC will have to do more of that in this game, Bob, if they want to keep in par dito sa Nueva Ecija. ICC is a quick team, you know. That's why they're very young. They could really push the ball in transition. At yung play na yun, yun ang mga kailangan nilang gawin para makadikit dito sa Nueva Ecija.
JR Taganas denied. Garcia, De La Cruz. No good from Jeric Garcia. Manalang. And the handoff is to Bobby Balucanag, another former San Sebastian Stag, 32 years of age. He's a homegrown kid from Lupao, Nueva Ecija. Gaspay, the hook shot. Not exactly Kareem Abdul-Jabbar there from Gaspay as Balucana goes to the basket and draws a foul.
Nakita natin dito sa Nueva Ecija, Bob, ano? They can play both ways. They can play off a set play and they can also play off the fast break. You see the experience dito ng Nueva Ecija Capitals. So ICC is doing a terrific job of trying to limit their fast break points. But Nueva Ecija just doing well in pushing the transition, getting really physical inside the paint, and then pushing the transition game whenever they get a steal.
Bacolod makes the first. Kailangan natin sabihin Nico, na dikit pa rin ang laban natin dito. 7 points lang ang kalamangan ng Nueva Ecija, but they will have a timeout here with the Capitals leading 20-13. Phil Basket Summer Championship 2022 returns after this. The big bench bash, and you gotta say, Nico, this is a fearsome triple threat from Nueva Ecija.
Yes, Bob. I mean, the last game, Nueva Ecija's bench has really been a significant factor in their win. 59 points off the bench itong Nueva Ecija the last game. So nakita natin all-around scoring mula dito sa Nueva Ecija, and that's why they're such a well-rounded team, Bob, because when you're in a competition like this, you need every single person on your bench to contribute. That's why you need all-around scoring, and that's what Nueva Ecija showed their past game, and they will have to do that in this game if they want to win against ICC.
That's right, but they do not have the services of Jonathan Uyloan today. He is being rested. As same story for JJ Collado as Rosales checked into the game. And that is just beyond the reach of Roger Ondoa, as the rotation is for both coaches is coming out.
Nueva Ecija ngayon pushing the faster game ngayon, going to a full court press at last play.
High to the basket, and it's Renz Palma who gets on the score sheet. 22-13 is our score. Phil Basket is proud to be brought to you by Celium Fiber, manufactured by Leone Agriculture Corporation. De La Cruz, and he might have 3 free throws, and he does have 3 free throws.
Yes, ito yung mga play na ganito, Bob. Ito yung mga kailangan ng ICC. They have to take advantage of these trips to the line they have. Every free throw is very important in a game. As we see here, ICC doing a good job. Good jab fake there by De La Cruz. Getting the foul mula dun kay Bitoon. Si De La Cruz naman, one of the significant players for ICC these past games. He could shoot, Bob. I mean, he's got a smooth jumper to him. It's just a matter of getting that rhythm all throughout the game. And ICC, I'm telling you, is a young team. We should not underestimate this team kasi kayang-kaya nila tapatan itong Nueva Ecija. They will just have not to slip in any defensive laps.
And they're getting their money's worth here off these 3 free throws. Paul De La Cruz makes it 3 for 3. Sobrang pinagsisisihan na ngayon ni Chris Biton na final niya doon. Taking that 3-pointer. Biton ang nagtitimo ng laro dito para sa Nueva Ecija. And look at those inside points. The paint is being ruled today by the team in navy blue. Palma, great pass to Bobby Balucanang who can't get the finish.
Points in the paint nga dito sa Nueva Ecija, Bob. Talagang napaka-importante. The last game, they had 38 points coming in the paint, and that's been a key factor for their win this past game.
Shot clock is off. Do they know it? They can play for the last shot. Long 2. 6 seconds left. Makakahirit pa ba kaya ang Nueva Ecija Capitals? Manalang! No good, and the first quarter will end with the favored Nueva Ecija Capitals taking a 22-16 lead here. Your first match up of today's action in the Phil Basket Summer Championship 2022. These are the highlights, and you gotta say, Nico, Nueva Ecija have the 6-point lead. Pero sumasabay pa rin talaga itong ICC.
Yes, yes. What's keeping ICC dito sa larong to, Bob, is their defense, no? Their defense has been spectacular this starting half, this starting first quarter, but they have to be able to convert on offense. Kaya napaka-importante yan.
More action coming your way after this.
Dear classmates, I congratulate us for having the power. Who would have thought one can major in social media, minor in catology, or major in Mobile Legends, minor in Ensaymada Baking, or major in TikTok, minor in anime studies.
Welcome back to the San Jose del Monte City Sports Complex. Very new and modern facility here in the heart of Bulacan. As we're just about to take the wraps off the second quarter. Roger Ondoa will be inbounding for ICC. Darwin Rosal ang may tanga ng bola, and there's the three-pointer from Jared Vento, and it's down, and suddenly we've got a one-possession game.
Yes, as we see here, first quarter field goals, 10 of 21 para dito sa Nueva Ecija Capitals, 4 of 15 for the ICC Bluehawks. So both teams trying to get their rhythm dito sa larong ito, Bob, pero nakita natin dun sa last play na yun ng ICC, if you're wide open, that's a shot you want to take. Any coach would be happy to see that three-point basket go in.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Renz Palma has an and one opportunity to negate that three-pointer. And it's in, and we've got a loose ball foul under the basket. Medyo na sobrang sa girian sa ilalim ng basket dito. Ano kaya magiging tawag? What is it that Martin Antonio says? Kapit kay Jesus, wag sa kalaban. If I'm not mistaken, that's it, right?
That's the saying.
That's the saying. So Balocanag gets called. Inbound para sa ICC. Rosal loses the handle, but possession remains with the Bluehawks.
Etong Nueva Ecija, Bob, talagang forcing the paint issue. They really want to push the basketball now. They really want a fast-paced game. Kita naman natin doon. They're going for the full court pressure ngayon dito sa ICC, and they can make that turnover, and a great pass there kay Manalang. Caught ICC's defense off guard doon. Itong Nueva Ecija.
Doon na lumalabas yung pagiging experience nitong Nueva Ecija team against this collegiate side as Ondoa tries a mid-range jumper. The follow-up is no good. Manalang quick release to Bituon, who hands it off to Bobby Balocanag. What great basketball, Nico!
Bituon with a no-look pass. That's what we want to see. Some flair and some swagger here, Bob. I know we're trying to play high-quality basketball, but if you could flex, why not?
Meanwhile, another wonderful play from Chris Biton, who hands the ball off to Renz Palma, and it's now 31-19, and ICC wants to talk this over. What a run there by Nueva Ecija.
Ganda ng pasa doon ni Biton. You want to see some no-look passes there, tapos another play ulit mula dito sa Nueva Ecija. So kita natin yung experience nating Nueva Ecija Capitals.
And we will be back after these reminders. Chris Biton with 2 assists there back-to-back. And that is beautiful basketball. Instant replay of this game is brought to you by Smart. Simple. si Mark. Ako.
Ganda ng pasa ni Bitoon doon ng play na yun. 2 straight fast break points para dito sa Nueva Ecija. Bob, nakita natin, gustong-gusto na bumilis yung laro dito.
Another turnover. Bitoon. He's not done assisting. That's another one. Philip Manalang. It's an 11-0 run here for the Capitals as they're starting to pull away in the second half.
That's one thing ICC will have to work on, Bob. You know, they have to be able to limit the fast break points from Nueva Ecija. They're getting too many easy looks on the fast break.
Rosal, another fast break on the other side. Renz Palma makes it 33-21. Just want to remind everyone that our prize money sponsor is brought to you by eMedisure Pharmacy. 1 million pesos to the winning team of Phil Basket.
That's a great motivation, Bob. I mean, I know it's not all about the money, but if you add that kind of cash prize, mas dagdag motivation sa players mo yun eh. You would really want to give that extra effort, extra hustle to perform even better in every game.
Makes you want to trade in that headset for your shoes. Try out some of these teams next conference.
Well, you never know, Bob, but I'm enjoying this experience so far. You know, it's great to see all these players here really showing their skills. Ang dami nating talent dito sa Pilipinas in terms of basketball. Kaya malaking bagay itong ginagawa na dito sa Phil Basket, giving a lot of exposure sa mga players na to. Ang dami ipapakitang galing ng Filipino basketball.
We'd like to say thank you to Contigo Scoreboard Multi-Sport Scoring Solution. And that doesn't come out on the scoreboard, but that comes out, you know, when you're just determining who wins and loses a basketball game. The big block there from Bobby Balucanag.
Yan, si Balucanag, hindi niya pinayagan si Gaspar doon. He knows the kid's got the athleticism, but he said, nah, you're not gonna meet me at top.
Rosal, no good. Taganas. Palma. Palma's gonna go all the way. No call. De La Cruz finds the baseline and gets the basket.
Ganda ng galaw ni De La Cruz doon, Bob. He took it for the fake crossover to the right. He saw the wide open lane to the left. He did a great job of splitting his defender. Really looking forward to making that left-hand layup. So good move there by De La Cruz.
Manalang, another turnover. We've had a bunch of them from both teams today. And Gaspar gets his own rebound. And ICC really have to start thinking about really taking care of that possession better.
Yes, now we're seeing superb ball movement mula dito sa Nueva Ecija, Bob. The fast break game has been on point for Nueva Ecija. They're being very unselfish with the ball. They know how to share the ball to get a good look for an even better one. So great job dito para sa Nueva Ecija.
Yo, no good. Another rebound from Taganas, the former San Beda player. Palma behind the back, Balucanag off the glass.
Hindi na niya kailangan mag-behind the back dun, Bob, pero he did it for the flair, and it looked good. I mean, it looked good. I'm not complaining. Well, I'm not complaining, Renz Palma. You could do that all day. So he did it. Amazing pass there, and the transition game for Nueva Ecija has been sensational.
Great pass from Taganas. And possession will remain with Nueva Ecija as there's a gang substitution here. Macaloni, Bringas, Suico. It's a whole line change as the move of the game presented to you by Pure Gold. The finish by Balucanag and the nice movement there by Renz Palma.
Actually, naganda rin nung behind the back ni Palma dun. It set the defender off base. Gaspar did not know where he was going to attack from, so it was a good behind the back move, giving it up for a drop pass.
Mark Anthony Bringas can't get the hook shot to go. The former FEU Tamara is in the game. Here's Jake Gaspar. Sarao. Hounded by Bringas. Sarao. No good. Harold Nung, the team manager, who's also on the roster. Didn't get to play last game, gets on the score sheet now.
As I said, Bob, the fast break opportunities, Nueva Ecija really taking advantage of every opportunity they're getting from the fast break. Now, if I'm ICC, Bob, I want to see a little bit more ball movement. You know, there's so much staggering plays, so much there's so much staying place there. No one's moving off the ball that much. I want to see them move the ball more, unlike what Nueva Ecija is doing here. That nice fast break play. So ICC can do it, they just have to move the ball more.
And they're moving the ball here with Albert Flores, who has shown some signs of real quality in their 2 games. The turnaround is straight to the floor, and it was a 24-second violation anyway.
Good defense there by Nueva Ecija. Not the best look you could have for ICC, but it's just a testament to the defense of Nueva Ecija this quarter.
Hesed Gabo. Will Macaloni, the big man from Cebu with PBA experience, and it is a offensive foul on Macaloni. Nasobra nata sa hawi.
Yeah, a little bit too physical dun para kay Macaloni, pero nakita natin yung experience pa rin ni Macaloni picking on the younger defender there, pero nasobrahan lang konti dun sa physicality niya.
We just want to mention that Michael Wico is in the game for Nueva Ecija, and he would wants us to greet a 78th birthday to his Lolo Papang. Maligayang kaarawan po kay Lolo Papang of Michael Wico. Let's see if he can give him a present here. Michael Wico hasn't touched the ball yet.
Happy birthday po.
Paul de la Cruz. Gaspay, he's been shackled. Flores. Abo. This is Gaspay. Strong to the hoop. And traveling is the call. After that big opening game, it's been mostly struggles here for Gaspay.
Yes, Bob. As you mentioned, he will have to be able to step up para dito sa ICC. He's one of their main players. They run the offense through Luke Gaspay a lot, Bob. So he will need to step up and perform even better in this game if they want to bounce back.
And now we'll turn you over to our courtside reporter, Nadia Miraveles.
Thank you, Bob. Nakausap nga natin kanina si Coach Gerson. And despite their win last game, sinabihan niya ang team niya na hindi pa rin sila dapat maging kampante ngayon dahil nga sa unang laro ay natalo sila ng Tanduay Rum Masters. Sabi pa ni Coach Gerson, ang mahalaga ay alam ng players niya ang goal nila, and that is to always do their best. Back to you, Bob.
Thank you so much, Nadia. And I was talking to Harold Nung earlier. Sinasabi daw ni Coach, mabuti, maaga sila nasadsad para wake-up call daw. Kaysa naman later in the season sila matatalo. So it's kept them, that early loss to Tanduay has really kept them on their toes. And what's going on here? Our officials are having a word. It's not clear. Looks like one of our officials is in need of some medical attention at the moment. Not often you see this. Well, these officials, they're athletes too.
I know, it's very important. I mean, nakakalimutan natin minsan sila din. Back and forth sila sa court tumatakbo. Kaya it's very important for these officials to also get the care they need to be able to perform and officiate the game the right way. So, okay yan. Very important for our officials.
And it looks like we're going to go with 2 officials in the meantime. Magiging pagkakataon ba yan para mag-foul ng mag-foul yung mga player? Para hindi sila tawagan.
Baka yun ang iniisip nila, pero makamalimutan lang nila. May 2 officials pa tayo at ang sharp din ng mga mata nito. So regardless, these are professionals. They would still see every loophole they can, and they will call the game as is and be very strict with the calls here. So which top-tier officiating dito sa Phil Basket.
Phil Basket is brought to you by Celium Fiber, manufactured by Leone Agriculture Corporation. And we've got another travel from a veteran at that, Hesed Gabo. That's a bit of a surprise as the lead has really opened up. ICC have only scored 7 points in this second quarter. Flores. 21 points the other day. Flores off the glass. That's good technique there.
Yung hook move doon ni Flores, Bob, and I hope we go to the slow-mo to that later, but the hook move he did, if we see it in detail, it really took him off the defender and got him a wide open layup on the left.
Macaloni will go to the line as he notches in that basket on his side of the ledger. Take a look at it right here. Macoloni showing his strength, showing why he was drafted by Blackwater with the 15th overall pick in 2019.
Simple lang gumalaw itong si Macoloni, Bob. It was a simple catch off the post, one simple drop step, easy basket para dun kay Macoloni. We see the experience and the footwork he has as a big man.
We're still down to 2 referees. Our third referee is still receiving some attention. Just want to reiterate that one of our sponsors, Manila Kingpin, will open their first branch in Cebu. Manila Kingpin Cebu. I'm sure Will Macoloni, the next time he visits his family and friends in the Queen City, will be busting open his credit card there, that store. And another turnover. Hesed Gabo. Would you agree with that he is one of the top point guards in this league?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely, Bob. I mean, he's been a key piece para dito sa Nueva Ecija Capitals.
Abo. Careless from Abo. Eventually hangs on to it. But there is a foul. There's Michael Wico. He had one of his kids out on the court earlier, giving him a taste of the hardwood. And we're going to have a free throw here for Daniel Abo. Reminder that our prize money sponsor brought to you by eMedisure Pharmacy.
Itong ICC, Bob, they're getting good looks offensively, but they just have to convert. You know, they're moving the ball around well, much better now compared to the first quarter. Pero they have to be able to convert off of all their looks.
Gabo trying to get a pick off Bringas. And fast break here for Flores, who's going to go to the line. Just a reminder that Phil Basket is presented to you by Pure Gold. Maraming salamat po sa Pure Gold sa inyong pagsuporta dito sa Phil Basket Summer Championship 2022.
Yung defensive sequence ng ICC ng last play na yun, Bob, yun ang mga kailangan nilang gawin para makabalik dito sa larong ito. They just have to speed up the tempo, push the ball in transition to avoid the mismatch.
Macoloni, last touch ICC. 12 to shoot para sa Nueva Ecija. Gabo to Wico, knocks it down, opens his account. And it's a 22-point lead, 48.
High IQ
26.
play there by Gabo. Bob, that was such a high IQ play. He saw the cutter Wico in the paint. He timed it perfectly with that pass.
Jerick Garcia trying against all odds to keep ICC in this game. Dito sa ating second quarter. Wico, the left-hander off the glass, and we're up to the half century here for the Novo Ecijanos.
James Harden, move there. We got the shoulder drop from Wico. We saw the crossover. Then to the second man, he gave him the shoulder drop. That could catch a lot of defenders off guard.
Balbas na lang ang kulang dyan,
yeah, tama. Tama. He timed that move perfectly kay Wico. Ganda ng shoulder drop na yun.
Gabo. Long two. Not this time. Bringas goes down. Gives up possession. And here's Wico. Bringas. No good again. Jake Gaspay. And the finishing continues to be an issue here for ICC, and eventually they get it down. Errol Soriano.
ICC able to convert there. They'll have to do more of those in this second half if they want to bounce back in this ball game.
Harold Nung. Macoloni. Shot clock is off. 7 left. Harold Nung, corner three, not this this time. And that will do it for the first 2 quarters. It was fairly close in the first 10 minutes, but a devastating second quarter display from Nueva Ecija means they take a 20-point lead, 50-30 over the ICC Bluehawks into the locker room. We'll take a short break. Phil Basket Summer Championship 2022, presented by Pure Gold, is coming your way after this.
Dear classmates, I congratulate us for having the power. Who would have thought one can major in social media, minor in catology, or major in Mobile Legends, minor in Ensaymada Baking, or major in TikTok, minor in anime studies. Totoo and chismis, we really can do it all. And since we still have loads to discover, it is time to get giga-powered with Smart Gigapower. Enjoy 20 gigabytes for all sites and apps for only 149 pesos, so we can jump from app to app, passion to passion, chika to chika.
Para more ang saya.
Get giga-powered na day! My apologies. Download the GigaLife app and choose Gigapower. Simple, smart a code.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
Mike, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the Prince loves it. Oh my God!
And on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Hello, sports fans. We're at halftime here in San Jose del Monte. Nueva Ecija Capitals up large over the ICC Bluehawks. Bob Guerrero on the call with Nico, Aaron, Quintong, and most of the highlights here, Nico, belonging to that team in navy blue.
Yes, that's right, Bob. I mean, Nueva Ecija doing a terrific job on both ends of the floor, defensively and offensively. Ito ang good point sa kanila sa offense. They have 17 assists. So nakita natin, Bob, Nueva Ecija doing well, sharing the basketball, getting the open looks. That's why they have been up in this game, because they are a very selfless team. They have been rotating the ball well. Kita natin dito sa ating stats. 22 of 43 field goal, 51% from the field itong Nueva Ecija with 17 assists and 36 bench points. So talagang all-around scoring itong Nueva Ecija Capitals natin, Bob. And as you see, ICC here, they will have to improve on their bench points. The bench has to step up if you're ICC. The assist numbers have been good, but they can be much better. In terms of turnovers, you want to limit your turnovers if you're ICC. You do not want to turn the ball over against an experienced team like the Nueva Ecija Capitals, so they will have to step up in that department.
And in the scoring department, it's Bobby Balucanag and Renz Palma who are leading the way. Meanwhile, sa panig naman ng ICC, it's Julian Errol Soriano who is in double digits for the Bluehawks. ICC still searching for their first victory in this Phil Basket Summer Championship 2022 presented by Pure Gold. And there is Gerson Cabiltes. You know, that's the mark of a good coach. Yes, they are comfortably in the lead, but they still want to go through the process of trying to be a better basketball team. And Jay Agsalud trying to rally his troops and tell them this is a new half. Tabula rasa tayo. Tignan natin kung magagambala natin itong koponan ni Gerson Cabiltes. You are watching Phil Basket Summer Championship 2022. Coming up after this, of course, is going to be Tanduay Rum Masters against AMA Online Education. And you do not want to miss that. There's some experience there in Byron Villarias and Pamboy Raimundo. Ray Demesa, number 8, who started the game, then limped off with a hamstring. Doubt if we'll be seeing more of him, but Michael Mabulak is raring to go. And there is, I believe that's Jay Collado. That would be Jay Collado?
Yes, that is. That is Jay Collado, another key piece para dito sa Nueva Ecija. Pero so far, so good naman sila dito sa larong ito.
Yeah, he's deactivated today along with Jonathan Oiloan, and they're not missing him too much.
Yeah, that's true, Bob. Nueva Ecija is still being consistent, playing with a lot of maturity dito sa larong ito.
Pamboy Raimundo from beyond the arc makes it 53-30. De La Cruz para sa ICC. Five on the shot clock and last touch ICC.
Yung depensa pa rin ng ating Nueva Ecija Capitals dito, nakita natin. Pamboy Raimundo hitting that three-pointer with so much confidence. If you're ICC, you want to do better job on the coverage for that three.
And the defense holds for ICC. Just want to remind everybody that Wilson is the official game ball of the Phil Basket Summer Championship 2022. As Gus Pai is fouled by Steven Seruma. 37 years young is Steven Seruma. He's played for Basilan Peace Riders, Bulacan Cuyas. Now here today for Nueva Ecija. De La Cruz. 6 seconds to shoot. They don't have all day. Do they know it? 2 seconds. Gaspay, three-pointer, no good.
Hirap pa rin makascore dito ang ICC. Bob, nakita natin doon, good defensive sequence from the Nueva Ecija Capitals. The ICC is doing a good job moving the ball around, but they just have to get quality looks. They're settling for too much outside shots right now.
Siruma, short, gets his own rebound. Tapika ng bola. Mabulak, and Mabulak has really lost it here. And it's Mabulak against De Mesa. And there must have been something going on before we saw that. 8 on 28 right there. Nakasabit yung kamay ni Mabulak. And Mabulak taking exception. And you've got a big smile on your face, Nico.
No, just from personal experience, you know, things could get heated. Even in a game that's a bit of a blowout right now, Bob. Palag to eh, larong palag to eh.
Technical foul on the Nueva Ecija Capitals, number 28, Immaculada for the second motion.
So it's a T against Mabulak. And let's look at it again. And Mesa really taking an interest in that left hand of Michael Mabulak, wasn't he?
Well, he was. I don't know what he was trying to do there. But, you know, that's what I'm saying, Bob. The physicality in this game, it may not show in the scorecards, but both teams playing with so much physicality. Nakita natin doon, even off the play. Napaka-physical ng parehong teams na to, not giving in. And sometimes then, you would need that as a player. I just don't advise it, taking it too far that much. But gusto mo palag yung mga player mo eh. Kaya medyo nakita natin doon sa play na yun.
Si De Mesa, kulang na lang. Posasan niya si Mabulak eh. Maintindihan mo talaga kung bakit iinit ang ulo ni Mabulak dyan. And JP Sarao has knocked in a basket, and the lead is starting to blow up a little bit, 55-31. The instant replay of the game is brought to you by Smart. Simple. Smart ako.
ICC will have to do a better job defensively, Bob. They have to have more defensive discipline, you know, very unnecessarily jumping in that play. Sometimes you don't have to get off your feet if you don't see a good quality look.
Gaspay going hard to the basket. Gaspay goes to the ground, and we would like to say thank you to the Candigo Scoreboard Multi-Sport Scoring Solutions, as they are keeping us updated here. 56-31. Jake Gaspay, there's so much potential, but there's also a lot of work for that man there, Jay Agsalut, to do to sand the rough edges of this young man. Phil Basket is brought to you by Celium Fiber, manufactured by Leone Agriculture Corporation. Sarao. Simple play there, run, and Yao Bautista's been called.
Ganda ng pwesto ni Sarao dun, Bob. He knew how to position himself inside the paint. He knew he had much younger defenders on him, so he really took advantage of that fact. He stayed there, had so much discipline offensively, kept his feet moving. When he got the ball, he was able to convert. Nueva Ecija just showing their experience in this game with plays like that. They didn't even have the numbers that last play, Bob, but Sarao taking advantage inside the paint.
And he's rewarded with a trip to the 15-foot line. De Mesa, so his hamstring issue isn't as bad as we feared. And Mabulak still guarding De Mesa, by the way. That's a battle within the war.
Hats off to him there, staying disciplined on his defense.
Errol Soriano with the short lay-in.
Smart play there by ICC, Bob. They saw the open cutter, able to serve as a decoy there, making the paint wide open.
Sharuma no good. Meanwhile, we want to turn you over to our courtside reporter, Nadia Mirabales.
Thank you, Bob. Alam mo, Bob, Coach Jay is not happy, lalo na marami silang turnovers and mga errors sa first half. Hindi naman daw niya magong magalit sa team niya dahil they are facing a very strong team. The second half, their team will focus on improving their defense, hoping gumana versus Nueva Ecija. Back to you, Bob and Nico.
Thank you, Nadia. And there's Jay Agsalud. $57-35.
If I'm ICC, Bob, I want to look to push the pace more a little bit in this game. Things are slowing down. Nueva Ecija is really taking control of the ball game with their composure. If I'm ICC, I'm looking to capitalize on all of that. They have to be able to push the ball in transition to get some momentum on their team.
And our prize money sponsor for this tournament is brought to you by Imedisure Pharmacy. And you were saying what I'd personally like to see from ICC is that they try and fish for more fouls, because Nueva Ecija is in penalty and there's 7 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yes, I'm glad you point that out, Bob. They have to be able to fish more fouls dito. I hope they're well aware of the fact that Nueva Ecija is in the penalty, so they have to push the pace like what we're seeing now.
Wow, and Jake Gaspar fired that ball in off the window, didn't he?
Yes, I mean the athleticism of Jake Gaspar, and that's why he's such a special kid, Bob. He has so much potential, still so much to improve on, but he has a lot of room for growth. ICC just has to keep on doing that same thing they did in the last play. Push the ball, keep the momentum on your side. You want to bounce back in this game. Influence that energy amongst your teammates by pushing the ball in the fast break, getting good quality looks closer to the basket.
De Mesa. De La Cruz. De Mesa tidying up, and another offensive opportunity gone begging. Villarias is hammered as he goes to the basket. Jarek Garcia is coming in. There's the move of the game, presented to you by Pure Gold.
Very patient move there from Nueva Ecija.
Pamboy Raimundo offloads. Villarias baseline, kicks out. Mabulak, Kumalog.
So much patience from Nueva Ecija. I mean, they didn't convert that last play, Bob, but we see the composure they're playing at. They're not settling for an easy shot. They're moving the ball around, being very deliberate and concise with their offense.
Soriano has missed the long two. It's 59-38, 21-point lead para sa mga Novo Ecijanos. Garcia. And that's straight to the floor. Pamboy, quick outlet to Mabulak, who is fouled. And this could get ugly. Gaspar there is gonna get charged for the unsportsmanlike.
That was a bit of an unnecessary foul there, Bob. Gaspar, he had to have more discipline. It's either you go for the block or you don't do that. I mean, I'll be very blunt with you, Bob. You don't go and stop a player like that in his tracks. It's either you jump for the ball or you don't push him sideways. It's either you go 100 or 0. So it's very unnecessary move there by Jake Gaspar. I didn't think he meant to do it, but it was just an unnecessary foul there. If he did want to foul, he should have went for the block to stop that defensive play.
It wasn't a terribly violent or strong shove, but there was contact, and Mabulak was in the air.
Yes.
So sahod talaga ang dating. And the officials are huddling. Here's another look at the play. And Gaspar isn't doing much, but there is a little nudge, and the referee's seen it. And it's and it's an unspore. And Michael Mabulak has had a very interesting last few minutes, hasn't he?
He has, Bob. It's very interesting for Michael Mabulak, but he's rewarded with 2 free throws right now. And as I said, if you're ICC, this is where you see the youth come in. They have so much advantage being a young team, but at the same time, they have to learn to play with more maturity, more composure. That wasn't a necessary foul by Gaspay in that last play. Pwede na sana siyang tumalon doon, i-block niya doon kay Mabulak, pero instead he just stayed there, pushing him to the side. He may not have done it intentionally, pero it cost ICC 2 points right there.
And possession as well. Raimundo. Villarias. Siruma. Raimundo for 3, and that is down the hatch, and it's 64-38.
Quality is the name of the game, Bob. That was a quality look by Nueva Ecija. They're very patient with the ball, not settling for a good shot, but settling for the even better one. Pamboy Raimundo, he knows he could shoot. Nueva Ecija taking advantage of the fact that they are rotating the ball very, very well, and that is why it led to that 3-point conversion for Nueva Ecija.
And Nueva Ecija pressing Gaspay after that incident. Very interesting. And got an offensive foul, I think, on Mabulak. He's got a big smile on his face. Just want to remind everyone, one of our sponsors, Manila Kingpin, will be opening their first branch in Cebu. Manila Kingpin, Cebu. Well, congratulations. And Gaspay is saying that Siruma gave him a love tap.
That full court press there, Bob, by Nueva Ecija is just staggering. You know, they are forcing ICC to turn over the ball, and it's good to see that from Nueva Ecija, still playing with so much intensity. The full court press is something ICC has to be able to counter, because as we saw there, they forced a lot of turnovers.
And Pamboy Raimundo has knocked in his 3rd triple of the quarter, 67-38. Wilson is the official game ball of the PhilBasket Summer Championship. And this is how Pamboy Raimundo makes that rock go down the hole. More 3rd quarter action coming up after this. There's Pamboy Raimundo, 9 points from beyond the arc already this quarter. 67-38. And here is the full court press from Nueva Ecija as Villarias is fouled. And what exactly is going on with the full court press here, you think?
Well, Bob, Nueva Ecija, that's what I said earlier, they've done a staggering job defensively, really forcing ICC to commit turnovers. It just shows Nueva Ecija is still keeping their foot on the gas pedal, not settling for this huge lead they have here. They want to push the pace offensively. They know they could catch ICC off guard if they go with the full court press. If I'm ICC, that's something I should expect, because Nueva Ecija is such a mature team coming to this game. They really want to push the pace offensively.
Well explained, Nico. We'd like to thank Cantigo Scoreboard Multi-Sport Scoring Solutions for keeping us abreast of all the action and the scoring today. Darwin Rosal. And this is Flores, who will miss. You know, going back to that full court press, perhaps it's a case of Gerson Cabiltes saying, let's practice our press. You know, we're up by almost 30 points, so let's just practice it, because we might need it sometime.
Exactly, Bob. It's a great way to practice their full court press here, but if you're ICC, you have to know that Nueva Ecija is not taking their foot off the gas pedal. They still want to even build up on this lead, so ICC has to play at a much faster pace, but they also have to get stops. You can't score on one end and make Nueva Ecija score on the other. They have to get stops as well.
Stop and pop from Darwin Rosal as he exploits the turnover from Nueva Ecija. The lead is now 29, 69 to 40. 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter.
ICC will have to do more of those if they want to get back in this ball game.
Quick release from Chris Biton. Rebound by Gaspay. And ICC will go to the line. Coming up after this, Tanduay Rum Masters against AMA Online Education. It's going to be a good one. Flores will make the first free throw. Two for two from the line from Flores. JR Taganas kicks out. Open three from Pamboy, not this time. Our prize money sponsors brought to you by eMedisure Pharmacy. 1 million pesos to the championship team.
Ganda ng galaw ni Rosal doon. Switching it from the left. Taking it strong on his offhand. Good three-pointer there by Rosal. But Biton with the presence of mind to answer back with a three.
Errol Soriano shadowed by JR Taganas. 8 seconds to shoot. Rosal, 14-footer, and he is starting to develop some kind of form here in the third quarter.
Let's hope ICC takes advantage of that. Let's see if they have some momentum moving forward.
Flores.
Etong ICC, Bob, they're doing a much better job pushing the pace on offense, being more patient, but at the same time playing with much more intensity. That's something we have to see from their team if they want to get back in this ballgame. I mean, 26-point lead, it's a big lead, but they could slowly but surely chop that lead down to bring this game much closer, but they will have to convert once they get stops. They cannot allow Nueva Ecija to score and not convert offensively. So ICC doing a better job in this third period of scoring the basketball and staying disciplined defensively.
And meanwhile, we'd like to turn you over to our courtside reporter, Nadia Mirabales. Nadia, what do you got for us?
Thank you, Bob. Kanina nakausap natin si Alfred Flores and kitang-kita yung ganda ng ngiti niya. Kasi excited nga daw talaga siya for him kahit na hindi sila pinapalad sa mga nakaraang laro na para sa kanya blessing pa rin daw na nakapaglaro sila dito at humaharap sa mga veterano. Thank you, Bob. Back to you.
Thank you, Nadia. The veteran moves are always so important. You gotta absorb them when you play more experienced teams. Darwin Rosal straight to the floor. And Rosal is saying that there was last touch from NEC, but the refs are not buying it. Manalang, Palma, he's got the range.
The ball movement for Nueva Ecija has been on point today, Bob. You could still see the discipline they have offensively, not taking any erratic looks at the basket. They're really disciplined, moving the ball around, swinging it to the best possible option to the corner for that three right there.
Strange foul given up by Philip Manalang, way in the backcourt. Two for two from Darwin Rosal, who's had a terrific third quarter thus far. Bituon. And that's a bit wayward there, 15 to shoot. para kay Philip Manalang at Nueva Ecija Capitals. Back to Bitoon, who launches a three-pointer. No good. Soriano. Flores. Long. And somehow that ended up with Renz Palma, and he's converted.
Presence of mind ni Renz Palma doon. Talagang may connection sila dito. Itong Nueva Ecija Capitals. He had the offensive awareness to know where the basketball was to position himself in a smart way for that wide open basket there.
9 to shoot. Gaspay swirls that one in off the glass. And Balocanag will miss. Nueva Ecija doing some playground moves. Flores fires a three-pointer and knocks it down. And they pull to within 26. Manalang trying to have the last say. And at the end of the third period, it is 80 to 54. Nueva Ecija Capitals remain in front over the ICC Bluehawks. Well, Nico, you gotta say ICC gave it a go, but the deficit just ballooned in that third quarter.
Yes, and if I'm ICC, the reason why that deficit ballooned in that first quarter is because you have to be able to get more stops if you're ICC. They're doing a better job offensively, but they have to be able to stop Nueva Ecija's offensive ball game. You cannot go 1-for-1 here.
80 to 54.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
Knight, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
Welcome back to the San Jose del Monte City Sports Complex. The heart of Bulacan, Bob Guerrero on the call with Nico Aaron Quintong, Darwin Rosal. Hands off to Flores, and he will miss. And the rebound to Shaq Taganas. And look at the quarter scoring. There's been consistency throughout. Actually, the third quarter was pretty good for ICC, wasn't it, Nico?
Yes, Bob. ICC doing a better job offensively, as I mentioned earlier, in this third quarter. They have to keep the pace going in the third quarter, bring that momentum here in the fourth, but at the same time, on the defensive end, they have to get some stops. They cannot go 1-for-1 with Nueva Ecija. They're scoring better now in the second half, but they will need to force Nueva Ecija to a couple of turnovers in order to take advantage of this game.
Speaking of turnovers, another one committed there by Darwin Rosal of ICC. As you're going to see the right hand there, just tip over Philip Manalang. Taganas. Manalang. Long two from Philip Manalang.
Ganda ng sidestep ni Manalong dun, Bob. We see the versatility of Manalang offensively. The one-on-one guard skills he has, he did those during his UE days often. And the sidestep he had there was terrific.
And Michael Wico on the bench was doing it also, as if to show, wow, look at that move. Bitoon hangs on to the leather and converts.
Even that caught me by surprise. The great finish by Bitoon, not giving up on that play. It was a little strong pass, but Bitoon making the adjustment mid-air to make that finish. If you're a player, that's one thing you would love to work on and convert.
30-point lead. Just want to remind everyone that Phil Basket is presented by Pure Gold. And here's Bobby Balocanag, almost with a jam. Do they count? Is that counted as a dunk?
Well, I mean, he did touch the rim, Bob. The ball touched the rim. He touched it after, so I think we could count that as a dunk. So it's as explosive as it gets. So let's count it as a dunk. That was a
hindi super linis, pero sige na nga pagbigyan.
Why not?
Manalang. You know what? it's playground time out here. I have a feeling, Nico.
Yeah, so they're just having fun with it now, Nueva Ecija. If you're ICC, you want to learn as much as you can in this quarter.
And the instant replay of the game. There's Balucanag and aalaskahin niya ng mga tropa niya, sigurado.
It's we could call it a semi dunk there. It's better than nothing, so it was a semi dunk there. We could see his athleticism in that play though. He could leap.
Parang sumabit yung bola, naipit, tapos natapik uli ng daliri niya, kaya pumasok.
Ayun din ang ibang klaseng follow through yun, Bob. Ibang klaseng follow through yun.
Philip Manalang with the basket. And Jerick Garcia with the long-range missile. And we have more stuff here from Nadia Mirabales. Nadia Mirabales, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Bob. Sa huddle nga, tinanong ni Coach Jay ang kanyang team kung kaya pa. At nagsabi naman sila na laban at kaya pa daw. Ang advice ni Coach sa team ay lumaban lang, sipagan at subukan pang babaan ng lamang. Back to you, Bob and Nico.
That's right. You know, thank you, Nadia. The coach has to tell his troops that we're in a professional league. We're not going to win this game, but we can still learn out there in the next 7 minutes.
That's correct, Bob. As a player and as a coach, you would want to learn as much as you can, especially for this ICC team. They're a very young team. So this game could do a lot of help with them coming into the next one because they could learn points they could improve on defensively, offensively, playing against an experienced Nueva Ecija team. So they could still take in a lot from this game in the remaining minutes in this quarter.
Yeah, but they still have to keep on playing. Bring us isolation. Bring us goes the other way. Gets it off the glass.
Bully boy move doon mula kay Bringas. He saw the smaller defender off him, called an isolation, drop step to the left, going for that right hook shot mula doon kay Bringas. Now ICC, as I said earlier, Bob, they will need to get more stops. They cannot allow Nueva Ecija to keep on scoring like this.
Harold Nung misses the three-pointer. Here is the move of the game presented by Pure Gold. Mark Anthony Bringas showing his strength and his skill. Gabo. And we're going to have a potential for a 4-point play from Harold Nung. Michael Wico. He's whooping it up with him.
Ganda ng pasa yun ni Gabo kay Nang. Nang, the presence of mind to make that nice cut to the corner of the three-point shot. Getting that conversion there for Nang.
4-point play completed. One of the rarest of the rare birds in basketball. And here's Jerick Garcia. That shot is no good. Errol Soriano. Garcia for three from the top of the key.
Now Garcia, Bob, in the opening game they had, he's shown a lot of potential to shoot it from deep. They have to get him in rhythm more all throughout this game. You know, they may not catch up in this lead, but he's one player ICC could utilize moving forward in this tournament because he could shoot. He's got a jumper that's as smooth as butter, as I like to say. So Garcia could really take advantage of that moving forward.
Decent length as well, as you see him take down this triple. Flores will get the shooter's bounce. It's a triple for Albert Flores. Gabo is fouled. 32 points. Assert Gabo will go to the line as we are near the midway point in this fourth quarter.
Assert Gabo has been one of the key players para dito sa Nueva Ecija. The last game, he scored 10 points, 3 of 9 field goals, 33%. Gabo is a very experienced point guard. He's done an excellent job dictating the pace dito sa ating larong ito. Very mature point guard.
Phil Basket is brought to you by Celium Fiber, manufactured by Leone Agriculture Corporation. 101-67. As Macaloni is being called there for the holding foul. And eventually, after the wry smile, will put his hand in the air. 14 seconds. Garcia, long two, off the glass, no good. Macaloni with the rebound. Gabo to Wico. He got his man to take out his credit card on that fake. And then he knocks it down, 103-67.
Michael Wico showing the patience on that last play there. Not rattled by two defenders. He waited for the first one to get up in the air, timed it perfectly with an up fake, and then an easy basket for Wico.
Ondoa with the putback. Manalang. And that is an absolutely wonderful piece of work there from Hesed Gabo.
Hesed Gabo, a very high IQ point guard. That's one of the very important aspects you want to have as the 1 and 2 of the team. You want to have a high IQ to be able to dictate the pace of the ball game.
Soriano can't get it through a forest of Nueva Ecija defensive arms as Hesed Gabo fires for three, no good. Flores, shooter's bounce, 105-71. ICC are not going to win this game, but they're not going to roll over either.
That's right, Bob. ICC not going down without a fight. I have to commend the effort they're giving in this fourth period. Shooting much better from the perimeter now, Bob. I like the effort. As a team, you want to start the game strong, you want to finish the game strong as well. So ICC, hats off to them for not giving up and still giving a good fight here in this ball game.
Garcia, he's feeling it from beyond the arc. Jerick Garcia. Three minutes 23. Harold Nung bring us. Macaloni. Oh, and he gets the ball stripped off him. And that will not fall for Garcia. Michael Wico, Harold Nung with a razzle-dazzle, gives up the easy 2 points and hands off to Mark Anthony Brimas.
Nang with a very unselfish play doon mula sa kanya. He clearly had a wide open layup to the left, but there you see the teamwork, the ball movement of itong Nueva Ecija Capitals, giving it up for his teammate right there. That's just basketball at its finest. You want to move the ball around, and as we see in that last play by Nang, that nice assist.
Instant replay of the game brought to you by Smart. Simple, smart ako. And Will Macaloni padding those stats as we are nearing the last 2 minutes of a game that has not been close. Pero masarap pa rin panoorin kasi bigay todo pa rin.
Yes, Bob, of course. I mean, until you hear the final buzzer, as a player, you want to still give your 100%. And we're seeing high-level basketball from us here right now.
Timeout, 109-73 the lead, and more basketball coming your way after this. There is Jay Collado. He's had the day off. Harold Soriano has certainly not had the day off. And that's good to see there, Bringas and Flores chatting, and Jai Reyes, he's sitting beside us, and he's getting into the details of this whole production, isn't he?
Yes, very hands-on for Jai Reyes here.
Our dear commissioner of PhilBasket Summer Championship 2022, presented by Pure Gold, as Ondoa has picked up another basket, and Michael Wico off to the races. Harold Nung. Nung dishes to Wico, natapik. Partial block. We are into the last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes is brought to you by Smart. Simple, smart ako.
Nakita natin ngayon, Bob, itong Nueva Ecija Capitals just doing an excellent job staying composed in this ball game. They're up by 34 points. Usually for other teams, they start to let loose a little bit, but Nueva Ecija keeping their foot on the gas pedal, staying composed, controlling the basketball, being very deliberate and very patient with their offense, and that's what you want to see from an experienced team like Nueva Ecija.
Ondoa will miss both. Gabo. Bringas fakes the long two. 9 seconds to shoot. Quico! Soaring to the hoop and swirling the ball in off the glass.
Straight line drive there by Wico. We see the speed he has as a point guard. 1-2 step here. Look at the replay. Up fake by Wico, taking it straight to the basket. A clean layup there, getting off the right foot inside the paint. Wico with a strong baseline drive.
Meanwhile, sa kabilang panig naman, bumaon na naman ng tres itong si Albert Flores. 111-78. Wilson is the official game ball of the PhilBasket Summer Championship 2022. And it's Macaloni who has that Wilson ball right now, and he goes hard to the hoop and will go to the line.
Etong galaw ni Macaloni, Bob, you see, he's really a natural 4 and 5 position. I mean, yung galaw niya, even in the first quarter, you could see the footwork on him. It shows that he's such a natural big man. Etong si Macaloni, staying in the paint, lots of discipline and maturity with that basketball.
Proud product of San Carlos University in Cebu. From Naga, Cebu. This is Gaspay. Garcia. Flores. Gaspay. Gaspay, if you don't succeed at first, try again. As the lead is down to 32 as we're in the last minute. Wico. And it'll be Nueva Ecija ball with 14 seconds to shoot.
Ito namang ICC, Bob, nakita natin. I mean, this game is not theirs to win, but we still see them fighting hard for the basketball. It's the hustle points mula dito sa Bluehawks.
Are you kidding me? Is Harold Nung about to get his second four-point play of the game? This could be a world record, to be honest. He gets completely hammered as he gets this shot down. Look at this. Oh, wow.
It's the rhythm on your shot, Bob. Like Harold Nung in that last play in the replay we saw. As long as you have a shot in rhythm and you let that loose, no matter what kind of contact you have, pag maganda pulso mo sa tira, papasok talaga yan.
Alam mo, matanda na ako. Tagal ko nang nanonood ng basketball. Ngayon lang ako nakakita ng isang tao nakakamit ng dalawang 4-point play sa isang laro. Have you seen it before?
No, pareho tayo, Bob. First time ko rin ito makita. Pati as a player, ni isang laro, wala akong nakitang dalawang 4-point play eh.
In one game, right? It's the same guy, Harold Nung. As we're in our last 10 seconds. And ICC still trying to put on some window dressing on the score, and there's 1.1 seconds left.
Foul on number 14,
Harold Nung should change his jersey number to 44. That's my contribution.
Double 4-point plays
Exactly.
there for Harold Nang. I mean, that's a rarity in today's game, especially. But I think that just dictates the amount of defensive pressure ICC has been putting on Nueva Ecija here. But Nueva Ecija just much better offense all throughout this game.
So ICC will drop to 0-3, and Nueva Ecija will improve to 2-1 with this victory. And that makes it official. Nueva Ecija Capitals have defeated the ICC Bluehawks 116-82. It's been an overall team effort para dito sa panig ng Nueva Ecija Capitals. We saw just about everything today. And a lot of these Capitals really brung their A game and put on a good display for the good folks in Nueva Ecija. There's confirmation again, 116-82. A very, very solid performance all around, but there's one player that you gotta say really stood out, and that's why siya yung nahirang namin bilang best player of the game. And Nadia Mirabales is just about ready to have a word with none other than the big man from Nueva Ecija, Renz Palma.
Thank you, Bob. Congratulations, Renz, on your team. Renz, 16 points, 5 assists. Ano sa tingin mo yung nagawa mo today? Bakit ang effective mo?
Siguro yung nagawa ko, sinunod ko lang yung sinasabi ni Coach sa dugout na mag-focus kami. Hindi namin pwedeng i-underestimate yung kalaban namin. So yun, kada kung sino yung papasok ni Coach, talagang binibigay lang namin yung best namin para makakuha namin yung panalo.
Renz, nakadalawang panalo na kayo. Paano nyo ngayon isusustain to?
Siguro kailangan lang namin ng pagbalik namin bukas sa practice na mag-focus kami sa training, sa pinapagawa ni Coach, sa sistema namin kasi alam naman namin na kulang pa. So kailangan namin 100% yung sistema na binibigay sa amin ni Coach Jersey.
Thank you so much, Renz. Once again, congratulations. Back to you, Bob and Nico.
Thank you so much, Nadia Mirabales. Renz Palma, a thoroughly deserving player of the game, and Nueva Ecija Capitals, a very business-like victory, Nico.
Yes, as we saw earlier, all throughout this game, what really impressed me the most from Nueva Ecija Capitals is the 83 points from the bench. Itong bench scoring ng Nueva Ecija Capitals, all-around contributions from all of their players, plus the 70 points in the paint for Nueva Ecija. Now we have Renz Palma, our player of the game. He had 16 points, 7 of 10 field goal shooting 70% from the field together with 5 assists. So kitang-kita natin na itong Nueva Ecija sharing the ball really well dito sa larong ito.
Yes, and Renz Palma, of course, he is the pure gold best player of the game with those 16 points and 5 assists. Please don't go away. Coming up, AMA, online education, taking on the Tanduay Rum Masters. So on behalf of Nadia Mirabales and Nico Aaron Quintong, this is Bob Guerrero saying bye, but just bye for now. There's more Phil Basket coming your way.